Today's Tool Talk Sunday, and I'm going to take you around and show you what I do on Sundays to get the truck ready for the whole week. So let's get started now. Hey YouTube, yeah, that's right. Today I'm going to show you what I do to get ready for the week on Sundays. This week's going to be, every Sunday is a little different, but for the most part, what I do is I clean up the truck, I reset the truck, and I set the sales that I'm going to do for the week. Stay tuned to the end because I'm going to tell you why truck prices are different and why you can't get my deals on other trucks. The first thing that I do on a Sunday is bring the truck back. I store it off site. I bring it to my home where I can work on it, and I have some of my extra stuff to put on the truck. Some of my storage on things I'm doing with future sales. If you take a look here, you're going to see the truck is an absolute mess. Typically when I pull up to a stop, the first thing I got to do is anything that kind of came apart, I have to put back together. So it's just a day of getting the truck cleaned up and ready, making sure it's ready for the whole week. I do maintain it throughout the week, but occasionally it never gets to that point where I do it on a Sunday. So we're going to take care of that. So the second thing that I do is I go through all the old sale items, or all the items I featured the week prior, to see what I'm going to keep on sale or keep featured and what I'm going to put away. It may be in the flyer, and if it's in the flyer, I'm going to put it, it's still on sale, it's just not on display. It may not have a prominent area. I may not have a lot of them left. I only may have one or two left. So things like that come into play on what I want to do, and it also depends on what I have to put on feature the next for this upcoming week. I'm going to go and clean up the truck. I'm going to make room for the new sales. And the other thing I got to do, the first thing I do before anything, is I plug the truck in. Got to charge the batteries up, and I'm going to have the lights on all day and everything else. So I will come back to you when that is done. I took a bunch of things off of sale. So if you look here, I've got room where I can put things. I've got room down here. I've just made space. I didn't necessarily take things off like these are in the flyer. I just kind of moved them up to more with the lights, so they're in line with the lights. And there, I did keep some of these on sale. These are actually on sale. I got a bunch of these. This is a great deal. $26.99 down to $14.99 for light plastic pry bars. I got interior removal tools, 4 for $81.99 in the flyer. Got a bunch of those, put those on sale. I got the hose removers, coolant hose removers, $39.99 from $46.99. This is the popular item, was the test light, so we're going to leave that on sale. This is a great deal. 35-piece master extractor set, $150 off, down to $309. So that's something that I left featured. This is the air-powered system for doing brake and clutch bleeding, and that's a great deal there. $379, $100 off. I'm going to leave that featured. $60 off a basic fuel injection set. That's a great deal. And I also, these kind of get hidden. They're kind of hidden again this week, but the long reach needle nose pliers, and comes with the straight, the 45 and the 90-degree bend for $79.99. Now as you look around the truck, you'll see that I opened the back door, I opened up the ceiling. It is getting a bit hot, so that's kind of the thing right now. The one thing I didn't opt for was shore power, which means that I could have run the air conditioner off of my home electric when I plug it in, and unfortunately I chose not to do that, thinking it wasn't going to be something I would need because I'm not leaving it home. When I built and bought the truck, it was kind of like, I won't be spending that much time on it at home. Yeah, right. Well, let me tell you something. I spent a lot of time on the truck, and if you're looking to get into this, you can do it. I could have just thrown some stuff on the truck. I could leave everything as it was, and I could take a few minutes. I do things a little differently. You'll notice when you're walking through the truck, you'll see that I have price tags on my sale items. Okay, look over here, price tags on the sale items. Okay, batteries, price tags on the sale items. Things that aren't on sale still have a price tag. So every I try to do every item. I try to put a price tag on everything. It hasn't always worked. Not every single thing on the truck is on a price tag, but still something I strive for. The ceiling is one area I've not yet gotten price tags on to. I spend a lot of time on the truck. A lot of people don't. And if you don't go that extra mile, I feel it's going the extra mile. And if you're not going the extra, if you're not willing to do that, most trucks, in fact, all of my competitors, nothing's priced on their truck. To me, it's customer service. So I do that for my customers, and that's what's important to me. So I do it that way. Down here on the floor, you can see those are the things that I have to put on sale. So I'm going to now try and find a place for each one of those. All these spaces I made, I'm going to put on. Now, if it doesn't fit, maybe it goes till next week. I save it, but I try to put things on sale every week, and I'm going to do a nice presentation feature. So let's do that now. I've now merchandised the truck. You can see, and I swept it out too, but you can see, everything's got a new area. And you'll also notice that, all these things, nothing's priced yet. The things that were on sale last week are still priced, but nothing else is priced. We've got some more stuff down there. Over here, I ended up taking it away as a sale area and making it displayed as an electrical area. That kind of goes back and forth depending on what I have for sale and how much and things like that. Just kind of got things locked in pretty good, trying to get things locked in so it doesn't shift around and I have less that you see going on. So the last thing I have to do for the merchandising part of it is price everything. So what I do is I sit there and I know that the things that I put on sale, I bought on sale. So I determine what type of price can I offer them for and to my people and what I'm comfortable with and how I can run my business and things of that nature. That's a big factor of what we're talking about later on. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to price everything up and then we'll talk about it. Everything's done on the truck for the weekend to get the truck ready for the week. Now, there's still a lot that I have to do, but let me show you what's going on right now. So, all the prices are priced. So, a couple things. Like, we have this 20-volt electric ratchet for $199. Regularly $229.99. So, $30 off of a ratchet. That's a great deal on a bare tool. Even able to do better on this one, regularly $199 down to $149.99. This is the battery powered cutoff wheel. So that's an interesting tool, and that's actually something I didn't know much about until recently. And actually, now that I know a little bit about it, it's making a little bit of a jump and actually developing some sales. Very limited quantity, only have 2 at that price. Next, now this is a very popular item, the DeWalt DCF 921 as a bare tool. It's a 921B, 450 foot-pounds of breakaway torque, 300 fastening. This is a great gun for anybody in the automotive industry. It may not be powerful enough in the truck industry for trucks, but definitely a great automotive tool for lug nuts. Now, this is a great tool for the trucking industry for other things, but look at the size of this thing. I mean, this thing is just tiny. I mean, just absolutely tiny. You sit there, this is the big boy. This is the 1400 foot-pound of breakaway torque. And look at the size of that thing, man. Those things are huge in comparison. And that's even got a battery on it. Take that battery off and just think about how small that tool is. So that we got that on sale this week as a great. I got a bunch of them, not enough, but I do have a bunch of them. We got about 8 of them in stock right now. You see they're down over there on the floor. We got a few over there, and then we got them up on here. This I expect to be a great seller. This is the locking plier set. Okay, this is a 10-piece locking plier set, and just look at what I pull out of here. Various sizes, needle nose, big parrot grip. Well, not parrot grip, but the large grip. Here's pull out one of the smaller ones. Kind of just getting away from me, so we're just gonna pull out a few there. But the whole set, $149.99. That's a great price. our flex head cutoff tool. This is a very popular tool because it's actually, you pull up on that, and then I can't do it with one hand, but this will actually move into 3 separate positions. So that's a great price at $199, regularly $294.99, so almost $100 off of that. That's kind of an unreal deal. These were on sale last week. These are for removing coolant wires for $39.99. Light pry bars, regularly $26.99 down to $14.99. Our interior removal tools, $81.99. You get the complete set of 4. The basic fuel injection test kit, $60 off. I thought this was in the flyer. It's not. This is a deal I got. $139.99 from $199.99. Of course, we talked about the brake and clutch refiller. The 35-piece master extractor set, $309.99. Now, I didn't open this earlier. Let me just open that up for you. I mean, look at this kit. Everything's in there. Now, one of the things about the Mac Tools drill bits, extractors, carbide, burrs, all of them, they're all 100% warranted. So you just give me a piece of this 5/64 and I will replace it. Give me a piece of that number 1, I will replace it. Most companies don't do it that small. They don't. Not everything's warranted. So we're gonna sit there and put that back. Circuit tester for $37.99. It's in the flyer. $59.99 for a digital caliper. Was $94.99. That's a hell of a deal right there. I got a hell of a buy on that, so I'm passing along the savings to you. Over here again, we have some leftover deals from the recent sales. So they're over here. So next we're going to talk about how I can offer you these prices and how I do this. So be right back. So I told you that I would talk to you about why you may have these abilities on your truck, these prices. You can't walk on to another truck and you're not going to get some of these things at $100 off and things like that. And the truth is because we are franchises. I choose to buy at discount and in bulk and do different things so that I can offer better prices. That's not true of every truck. There's various reasons why you may not be able to get this price. One is that some trucks don't even carry DeWalt. They won't put DeWalt on the truck because they will look at Home Depot's prices and say our prices are higher than what we can pay it for. Wholesale is higher than Home Depot. They're not wrong when they say that. They're just not paying attention. Okay, so what happens is Home Depot, if you go on their, where they're not having a sale, you'll see that their prices are not, they're higher. Okay, they're going to be higher, but all of a sudden they'll have this sale. Well, that's kind of what I did. I bought batteries. Here's a good example of a battery that I have. Our Flyer 10 will have this battery for $249.99 for 1. I got a 2-pack for $249. I bought it on sale. I offer a sale price. I only have a few of these. When these are gone, they're gone. All of my deals, not the Flyer deals, my deals, the truck deals, are usually on sale for 1 week at a time for the most part. And I sit there and I just give better prices than everybody else. I just sit there and blow it out. What's happening to those people who don't carry DeWalt and are saying that they can't get it for as cheap and blah, 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 is because they're not paying attention to the sales and they're not buying the sales when they're there. So what happens is that this sale, I cannot buy this. If I sell this today, if I purchase it today, I have to sell it at $349 to make the profit I need to make to stay in business. But I'm able to do it at $249 because I bought it when it was on sale. Home Depot has it on sale. The sale for us has passed as well. Do I buy everything from DeWalt that goes on sale? No. I buy the things that I think will sell on my truck. And that's true of every truck. We all make decisions based on what we can do. So those are some of the things of what happens there. Every tool truck. I don't care if it's gear wrench. I don't care if it's an independent. I don't care if it's Matco, Cornwell, Snap-on, Mac Tools. We get deals, okay? What we do with those deals are our choice. My choice is to pass the savings on to the customers and create a great customer service experience for my customers. By offering sales, I am able to do what I want to accomplish. Now, not every tool truck feels that way. Some tool trucks will actually buy on sale and raise it above MSRP. That's on them. It is what it is, and if you choose to purchase from them, you choose to purchase from them. They offer a service. Is that service of value to you? What I would say is that on this truck, I look for deals. I buy when they're on sale. And I do the same motto that I tell all my customers. If you need it, buy it. Doesn't matter the price, you need it. You got to get the job done. You need the tool. You need to buy it. Those are typically the things that don't go on sale anyway. They're everyday items that you need. If it's going to make your life easier, you have to weigh the cost of the tool versus what you're going to get out of it. So this is especially true for flat rate guys. You know, if you're working on flat rate and this tool is going to shave 15 minutes off of a job, that's 15 minutes you can pick up somewhere else. That's 15 minutes that you saved on this job. Instead of taking an hour to do the job, it took you 45 minutes just by this tool. And maybe a combination of 3 tools will get it down to 20 minutes, and then you can do 3 jobs in the time of 1 hour, which means you've got 3 times the pay. So those are the things you want to look for. You have to consider those things. If it's a want, something you want, wait for a deal. That's how I do it. If it's something that is a want on the truck, something I want to carry, something that, you know what, my customers don't need, but they're going to want it, I wait for the deals. And when there's deals on things that they need, I grab those up. So this is Gregory Salvatore, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and hit that like button. We'll see you next time.